So we're going to go side sitting first to get him to weight bear through his hands. Okay. So I want you to come off and position your pinky behind this elbow to help extend it. Okay. And you want to bring your other hand out here to help too. Okay. So we just want to get some side weight bearing on here. If he's in a good mood, what I'm looking for is that he'll start to play or at least focus on toys on this direction.
Okay.
That'll help to contract his core and pull it around. Okay. So you're just gonna stay here, both hands on this side. You don't have to come across. You'll see that he'll lift it up because he doesn't have any abdominals right now. So they'll lift the feet up. They're not doing anything with him. Okay. So we start here, and once you're coming down into more of that sideline position. Okay. And what you're gonna do is support that shoulder joint. Okay. But again, you want him getting comfortable with putting some weight through that side. Okay. And we want to put out a toy, something for him to interact with, that he starts getting that routine pattern. Okay. Right now, he's still pretty retracted with everything, and we've got to get him to start extending out, realizing the world and everything else is out. Okay. So we're doing that prop sitting and then on his forearm. In this position, you can use a ball or another toy, and we just want to start getting him up a little bit. What you're focusing on is getting that head up, so you want to build on success. If you put him all the way down into a full prop, and then you're trying to get him to look up, he may not, because gravity's acting more on his head. You can start in increments, so start just a little bit out of midline, and then keep taking them further and further down.
Okay.
When you're working with him, they have a reflex. If you push down, he's going to push back. Okay.
That's a
Natural. Okay. So we don't push, but I will use my body to help position him in the right position. Okay. So you'll see every time I'm working with him, I end up staying down here. And it's just because eventually he's going to get strong enough where he starts throwing himself backwards, behavioral-wise.
Yes.
And it's better to just have that physical block than it is for us to be pushing down on him to keep him there. Okay? So again, you get him in this position, you just want to keep orienting those hands down. He's going to pull them up, you orient him down. Okay. And eventually, he'll start learning to push up with them and come back up into a sitting position. You're not going all the way back. Okay. So that's where once you focus on sitting, head rotation. Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you start doing a little bit better, start getting him to look around in those positions. Okay. Sitting in general.
Exhausting this price for the last hour.
So him working on this is going to develop that protective reaction.
Right.
As if you're working with him, try and grab him as low as possible. And
I know, and he just.
work
I
on
feel like
putting
I'm stabbing his I'm really putting him like. I'm not hurting him, am I? I mean, my thumbs are. They're going so far into his belly if I'm holding him facing me.
Yeah. Try and go from the back side. Nothing you should do. If at the end of the day your hands are hurting, you're holding them too much. Okay. If you're turning white, obviously you're holding them too tight. With him, you really, your thumbs, if you look at his spine, he's got those two dimples on either side. That's where your thumb goes. It's the back side of his hip bone. Okay. Your front finger is going to end up on that little nook, that little edge of the front side of his hip bone. So it's right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And the back side's right there. Okay. So every cue that we give him, we're going to be working here.
Okay.
And that's, you'll be doing that all the way through until when he's walking. Okay.
So when you're doing that and he's falling backward, what do you?
If I'm, like he does that, that's his extension pattern, that's behavior. Nothing. So you're going to bring him back in here, okay? And again, if you have your hands like this, you can usually position them pretty well where it's not going to be easy for him to push back. Okay? And again, it's not a strength issue, it's a technique. So just the more you work with it, the better you'll feel about it. But he should stay there. Okay, so we're going to tilt him off to the side, and again, I want to see him starting to bring that hand down. Even if he's not pushing up with it, I just want to get that level, that, yeah, exactly. And
That
so you're not, huh?
The protective response or
Yeah.
writing response.
And so again,
There you
that's
go.
what you're getting.
Something.
Yep. And you just are going to keep taking them over. It doesn't have to be anything great. I'm not going to let them fall off to the side, okay? But your hand's going to stay on that hip, okay? When we go back up into a sitting position, you're just putting that hip in. Okay? You won't hurt him. That's why CPS gets involved, is because you have to really try hard to hurt a child.
It's